This Amazing Spider-Man 315, from what I can tell by looking at this book, this beautiful newsstand this is like one of the most perfect newsstands I've ever seen, front and back. The only problem is the grader's notes say light shadow top. So you can see it right there. Some people call it a dust shadow, sun shadow, but that's all this book has on it. And I've done a lot of practice on this, and I've actually had this book quite a while, and I've been putting off doing anything with it because I wanted to see if I could get better at getting rid of stuff like this. I was doing a heat overlay press as outlined in Captain Mike's book, and I found that that works. But I also find that just putting it in the light box for something so light as this for a couple hours will sometimes 100% get that out. So that's what I'm going to start with. I'm going to start with the light box. Just put it in there for an hour, see what it looks like, put it in another hour, see what it looks like. So yeah, I'm going to take this book out, get some distilled water on it, put it in the light box, and see what it looks like in a couple hours. I just want you to see how flawless this book is, besides this part right here. Yeah, the spine. Let me just go up and down here for you. Find any ticks? I don't see any. Zero color breaks. Maybe a small non-color breaking tick right there. Corners. Pretty good. Nice and sharp. Nothing in the middle of the book. No bends, nothing. Just got a little bit of sun on it at some point. A little bit of UV light. I'm going to flip this book over. Once again, take a look at this spine. I don't know that I've ever seen a black spine that looks this good. I mean, you have no idea in person how good this book looks. This is a rare thing right here, to not have any ticks, color breaks, or anything on this black spine. This is just crazy. I've never seen a back cover look this good on this particular book, or any with this dark of a color. There's no scuffs, no color rubs, no bends, no creases. This might be the closest I've ever seen to a top end 9.8 on a newsstand. Like, without the sun shadow, I'm telling you, they might give a hard look at a 9.9 on this one. You know, I'm not saying it's ever going to happen, but I'm just saying, when you go down a spine, there's no ticks, no color breaks. You look perfect corners, no bends, no defects on this book that I could see, except maybe bindery stuff, which you can still get a 9.9 with that. Nothing. I mean, what's the definition of a 9.9 if not that? So I'm not saying this book's going to get a 9.9. I'm just saying this is 110% a 9.8. Especially after we get rid of that sun shadow or whatever, if we can. I'm just excited. I can't believe how excited I am to possibly have a newsstand 9.8 of this book after we get all is said and done. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go to the next step of the process, which is let's get it in the light box. Okay, it's in the light box. And we're going to give it an hour in there, and we'll come back and we'll see how it's going. So we're all done with round one of the whitening. Let me just take it in to better lighting here and we'll take a closer look. Okay, let's see, is there any improvement there? And usually you don't see much change on the first round, but on the second you do. But it does look like it's actually lightened up a little bit. Let's look inside the page carefully here. I think that does look a little bit better. So otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and get it back in the light box, and we'll talk to you in just a bit. Second round of the light box is complete. It looks like I can still see that shadow there a little bit. It's hard to tell. Let me get it over in the better lighting and let's take a closer look. So it's still there, but there's quite a bit of improvement. And so yeah, I'm going to go once more. We'll see where we're at, and then we'll think about the heat overlay press. If it's not completely gone, that would be the next step. But yeah, let's hope this next round gets the rest of it out. I can certainly see that there's an improvement though. So let's do this again. Hour 3 of the light box is in the books. And from what I can tell from here, we might have a winner. Yeah, I think it might be gone. Let's go to the better lighting here and take a look. Heck yeah. I think that is completely gone. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I can't see anything. Okay, I'll take some pictures and everything, but I think this thing is good to go. I think we can stick it in the press and go from there. So I'm going to get on that right now, and hopefully we'll be able to send this book off to CGC very, very soon. So it's in the press, heating up, ready to go, and yeah, we'll look forward to seeing what this book looks like here in a couple of hours. For anybody pressing books, maybe the most fun, exciting time ever is when the book is coming out of the press for the first time, seeing what it looks like, what kind of defects we got out, and all that good stuff. So let's get this thing out of here and see what it looks like. I'm going to carefully take the top plate off here. Sometimes the top backing board will stick. We don't want that. There's our book sandwich. And we can take a quick peek if you like. Book in there. I'm going to carry it over to my work table here, and I'm going to pause the video so I can use both hands. So let's see what we got here. Wow, this is looking pretty dang sexy. That top shadow, I think, is gone. Let's take a close look here. Yeah. I mean, I'm having trouble finding it, so what does that tell you? May just be a hint of it right there, maybe? I don't even think I need to work on a spine. There is no spine tick. I don't remember the last time that I didn't have to work on a spine. There is literally, I'm telling you, this is ridiculous, this book. I'm just letting you know that I may never do a video again with a book this nice. Yeah, especially not a newsstand. So this is like maybe a once in a lifetime. I mean, I'm sure I'll be doing a bunch of books, but I can't imagine finding one much nicer than this one. Let me just reevaluate for the light box. I'm going to do it off camera. I can't really think while I'm recording. I may do one more round on the inside front cover. Otherwise, this book is good to go to CGC. I may just submit it as is. All right, got it bagged and boarded. Ready to send it off to CGC with 4 other books here. So I'm going to get that in the mail, and we'll see what happens. It is back from CGC, and it's just as beautiful as ever. I mean, this is almost the most perfect book I've ever seen. Can't believe it's a newsstand, and I'm certainly expecting to get the grade I hope for, which is the 9.8, but you never know. Let's see if we are able to parlay this book from a beautiful 9.6 with a sun shadow to now a beautiful 9.8 without a sun shadow. So let's just go ahead and take a look. Yes. Yes. Always want to get newsstands in as high a grade as possible and to have one of these beautiful McFarlane keys in a 9.8 newsstand now. It's just awesome. I can't believe it. It's going to go right up there on the wall, probably permanently. Oh yeah. I've got a 9.8 direct as well, but I'm probably going to hold on to that one as well. But if I did sell one, it would be that one. I'm keeping the newsstand. This will probably be in my will. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video.